Hi guys, Fuck here, and welcome to another FIFA 20 player review. And in this video, guys, I'm going to be reviewing the 84 rated Tottenham Hotspur cam Dele Alli. This was another one of the cards that I was able to pack early on in FIFA 20, and he's currently going for around about 20 to 25,000 coins. Similar prices as well to Jamie Vardy, currently on the Xbox market. And in the 4 games that I did play with this Dele Alli card, he did score me 1 goal and get me 3 assists, and it also does have a 3-star weak foot as well as 4-star skill moves. Moving along into his in-game stats, his main standout stats are going to be his 88 positioning, his 83 vision, his 86 reactions, and finally his 84 short passing. And I did have the artist chemistry stat applied to this Dele Alli card. Hopefully, guys, as well, I should have a Team of the Week 2 predictions video out later on tonight as well. So maybe around about 9 o'clock or half 9, something like that. So, or if I don't get time to, I might have to wait until Monday morning or something. I'm not too sure. But anyway, focusing on this Dele Alli card, pretty awesome for the most part. I mean, some of his stats are pretty decent. You know, he's a well-rounded card. Arguably, he might be even better suited towards a centre mid position with that 71 defending, but he comes out and packs as a cam, and so I thought I'd just play him in that position. And yeah, kind of mixed opinions on this card, to be quite honest. I think having used him, I think he might actually work better as a central midfielder, because as I did say before, you know, he does have some good defensive stats. You know, his interceptions aren't too bad, his stand tackle and slide tackle are pretty well rounded as well. I think he just comes across as more kind of well suited cards, more to a centre mid position, you know, that decent height as well, nice physicality, you know, and as a cam, you know, he kind of lacks in balance. His agility is a bit average, his pace isn't great, but you know, don't get me wrong, I still enjoyed him in that position. I just think he would be better suited person to a centre mid position on the whole. But yeah, don't get me wrong, there were still parts I like to him as a cam. His first pro will be his passing, 3 assists in the 4 games, decent return in Division 6 foot rivals. Yeah, you know, his passing stats for the most part are very good. You know, good vision, very nice short passing. His long passing isn't too bad either, and of course with the artist chemistry style, he does go up to 95 long passing. His short passing going up to 89, and his vision going up to 98, which is absolutely insane for this Dele Alli card. And you know, he linked up pretty well with the likes of Jamie Vardy and stuff, provided a lot of good through balls to him and stuff like that as well. Long passing I couldn't really test out too much, because as a cam, you typically don't play that many long passes. Obviously, again, if you were playing him as a central midfielder, you would get that further benefits of more long passes and stuff as well. But I still thought for the most part, you know, with those 3 assists in 4 games, that's a great return from a cam. And yeah, that was why I put passing down as a first big pro to him. His second pro as well, I will put down as his physical. You know, great height at 6'2". The issue with using him, obviously, as a cam, as I said before earlier on in the video, is that his balance isn't great. Even with the artist cam style, which puts his agility up to 85, his balance only still goes up to 67, and his balance is just absolutely horrific, which makes him a little bit clunky to use as a cam. Not horrendously bad, you know, you can still use him in that position, absolutely, but if you're using him as a centre mid, typically centre mids are never really, you know, they don't really typically have great agility or balance, so he just suit that position a little bit more. But even so, for a cam, his physicality is great. Yes, he lacks in pace a bit, he lacks in some of the great dribbling stats, certainly in balance and agility, but he's got that 72 strength, which is pretty decent. He's got that 84 aggression, he's got a really good height as well at 6'2", so in the air he's able to win a lot of those headers. He's able to not get bullied off the ball too much and stuff, and that allows him, once he's got hold of the ball, once he's bullied other players off the ball, it allows him to be able to pick out good passes to the wing, to the front, to Jamie Vardy, stuff like that as well. So yeah, overall I think it's got its, you know, it's positives, you know, with his good physical to use him as a cam. But for the most part, as I mentioned a few times in the video, his best position probably is a centre mid. I think he played that role, if I'm honest, quite a lot better actually than a cam. I should have probably used him as a centre mid, but with EA access limitations and stuff till Tuesday, I just don't have time to use them as that. I've got to move on to the next review like that ASAP. So, unfortunately, I might kind of revisit this card in a few days' time or something once I've got full access to the game and stuff. But, yeah, on the whole, would I recommend buying him with 20,000 coins? To use him as a cam, probably not. I think if you're thinking of buying him as a centre mid, then yes. But as a cam, I think there's probably better alternatives than this card, in my personal opinion. That's not to say he's a bad card, he's certainly not, but I think for 20,000 coins, you know, which you do have to kind of grind for a little bit at this stage of the game, if you're doing a road to glory, this probably wouldn't be the best way to kind of part your coins with on this card if you're thinking of using him as a cam. I just think there's better alternatives in my personal opinion. But anyway, guys, that is going to finish this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.